Apple has quietly marked the end of an era once again. And while it may look like a routine update on paper, this change actually tells a much bigger story about Apple's evolution, because Apple has officially added the final Intel-powered MacBook Air, the Apple Watch Series 5, and several other popular devices to its vintage products list, a move that signals not just aging hardware, but the closing chapter of some of the most important transitions in Apple's modern history. And to truly understand why this matters, we need to look at what vintage really means, why these specific products were chosen now, and what it means for millions of users still rely on them today. Starting with the final 13-inch Intel MacBook Air introduced in March 2020, a device that arrived during a strange moment for Apple because it represented the last breath of Intel inside Apple's most popular laptop, just months before Apple would completely reinvent the Mac with its own silicon. And this MacBook Air shipped with modest specifications by today's standards, including a 1.1 GHz dual-core Intel Core i3, optional quad-core Core i5, or even a quad-core Core i7 in higher configurations. And while it wasn't a performance monster, it was a familiar, trusted machine for students, professionals, and everyday users who had relied on the MacBook Air form factor for years. Yet its life was shockingly short, lasting only 8 months before Apple discontinued it in November 2020, when the M1 MacBook Air arrived and instantly changed expectations for performance, efficiency, battery life, and thermals, effectively making Intel-based Air models obsolete overnight. And now, more than 5 years after Apple stopped selling that final Intel MacBook Air, Apple has officially labeled it as vintage, meaning Apple and Apple-authorized service providers may still offer repairs, but only if parts remain available, a subtle yet important distinction that signals diminishing long-term support. And the MacBook Air isn't alone, because Apple has also added the Apple Watch Series 5 to vintage lists across nearly every configuration imaginable, including aluminum, stainless steel, titanium, ceramic, Nike, and Hermes editions in both 40mm and 44mm sizes. And this is especially significant because the Apple Watch Series 5 was once considered a major milestone in Apple's wearable lineup, being the first Apple Watch to introduce the always-on display, a feature that fundamentally changed how users interacted with the device by making it feel more like a traditional watch rather than a screen that constantly turned on and off. And when the Series 5 launched, it felt futuristic, premium, and powerful, yet just a few years later, it now joins Apple's growing list of vintage products, alongside devices like the iPhone 11 Pro, which has also been newly added to the vintage list following the iPhone 11 Pro Max's inclusion earlier, along with the iPhone 8 plus 128 gigabytes variant, the iPad Air 3 Wi-Fi plus cellular model, and a long list of Apple Watch Series 5 variants that once represented the cutting edge of Apple's design and technology. And Apple's criteria for this classification is clear. A device becomes vintage once more than 5 years have passed since Apple last distributed it for sale. And while that doesn't mean the device suddenly stops working, it does mean the clock is ticking when it comes to official support, replacement parts, and long-term repairability. Because while Apple may still serve as vintage devices, those repairs are entirely dependent on whether parts are still available, and once those parts run out, users are often left with limited or no official repair options, which brings us to the next stage in Apple's product lifecycle, obsolete status. And Apple also made another quiet change by moving the special edition Beats Solo 3 wireless headphones, released in 2018, to celebrate Mickey Mouse's 90th anniversary, from the vintage list to the obsolete list, a classification that carries much more serious consequences, because once a product is declared obsolete, Apple generally stops all hardware service and repairs entirely, meaning official support is effectively over. And while Mac laptops are granted a special exception with an extended battery-only repair program that can last up to 10 years from discontinuation, even that is subject to parts availability. And once those parts are gone, users are on their own, and this entire update highlights Apple's relentless forward momentum, a company that moves faster than almost any other in the consumer tech industry, constantly pushing users toward newer hardware, newer architectures, and newer ecosystems. And nowhere is this more evident than in Apple's complete and decisive transition away from Intel, because the final Intel MacBook Air being labeled vintage isn't just about age. It's a symbolic confirmation that Apple Silicon has fully won, that Intel Macs are no longer part of Apple's future vision, and that the M series era is now firmly established as a foundation of Apple's computing strategy, and for users still holding on to Intel-based Macs. This is an important reminder that while these machines may still function perfectly well today, their software and hardware support runway is shortening, especially as macOS continues to evolve around Apple Silicon-specific features, performance optimizations, and AI capabilities. And the same applies to Apple Watch users, because while the Series May 5th still tell time, track workouts, and handle notifications, future watchOS updates will eventually leave behind, and battery health, repairability, and resale value will only continue to decline. And this raises an important question for everyday users, creators, and professionals alike. When is the right time to upgrade? And the answer depends entirely on how you use your device. Because if your Intel MacBook Air or Apple Watch Series 5 still meets your needs, there is no immediate reason to panic. But if you rely on your devices for work, long-term reliability, or future software features, this vintage classification should be taken as a clear signal to start planning your next move. Because Apple's support lifecycle is predictable, and once a product enters the vintage stage, the path toward obsolescence is inevitable, and the smart approach is to stay ahead of that curve rather than reacting when support disappears entirely. And the recommendation here is simple and practical. If you're still using an Intel MacBook Air, now is the ideal time to consider upgrading to an Apple Silicon Mac, whether that an M series MacBook Air or MacBook Pro. And if you're wearing an Apple Watch Series 5, upgrading to a newer model will give you better battery life, improved health features, faster performance, and guaranteed software support for years to come. And if you want to stay informed about Apple's product lifecycle changes, hidden signals, and what they really mean for users before it's too late, make sure you stay connected. Because this is exactly the kind of Apple insight, breakdown, and future focus analysis you'll always find right here on TechVerse.